It's the AJ Arcade Show. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the AJ Arcade Show. I'm your host, AdamofVegg, and I'm joined with the wonderful Angela. How's it going, Angela?
Hey, how's it going? Hi, brother.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome everybody in chat. Thanks everybody for joining. Yeah. um, honestly, I thought we were starting an hour earlier, so I'm kind of. Wasn't there daylight savings time or something that happened recently? I don't
No,
know. Oh, I thought I can blame it on that. But
I was
anyways,
going to try to help you, but I shouldn't lie.
well, I tried. Um, but yeah, it's another exciting episode of uh, the AJ Arcade Show. Boy, do we got some stuff to talk about. I mean, there hasn't been any news going on recently, especially in the video game world. I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's been all quiet on the Western Front here, and we can all enjoy our games. Before we start that, though, it was recently July 4th here in America, and we were celebrating the 250th anniversary, or birthday, right?
yeah. To be fair, it was July 4th everywhere. It just means a little more here.
No, it was only July 4th here, Angela. Let's be real. So, um, it was fun seeing the celebrations going on all over the world for it. It is pretty cool. The flyovers that were going on in a lot of the cities. Um, I guess the damn it, what is it called? I don't want to call it the World's Fair because it wasn't a World's Fair, but the
No, there wasn't a World's Fair.
no, it was the fair
There
thing
was
that he had at the National Garden or the National Mall.
uh,
I can't remember what it was called.
probably just the 4th of July celebration.
Yeah, it was whatever the celebration he had. I mean, it was crazy because when they first started it, like a couple weeks ago, nobody was there. But then all of a sudden, shit, it was fucking packed. Lines were all over the place, and apparently they had to close it down early because of lightning. So
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
wow.
Fucking rain, man. It was hitting all over the place. Um, so we kind of extended it out here. We finally grilled yesterday. Um, so we grilled some burgers and brats and chicken, and they played a whole bunch of Warhammer.
So
um,
tell me, did you use uh, real fire or propane?
real fire or propane?
Mm.
like like a fire pit, like wood
Like
and fire.
charcoal, wood, anything that.
Yeah, no, we use charcoal. Um, we tried to set up a propane grill, but
Yeah.
it it wasn't lighting for some reason, so we're gonna have to go look it over. But we had already gotten the charcoal grill going, even though it was like a small little Weber grill. It still did the food right. So
Well, I'm very glad you didn't blow yourself up with the propane grill.
oh yeah, no, it's I mean it was just for some reason it wasn't keeping a light, so uh, that's something to
Mm.
tinker with later. But yeah, no, we managed to get some. Although I was like, shit, we should have gotten some corn. Some grilled corn would have been pretty
Mm.
nice. Um, but yeah, no, it was a fun time. And then, of course, yesterday listening to the English and the Mexican soccer fans going off, fucking
Yeah.
all night last night. So it was a pretty interesting time. And then today, Monday. So we'll try and make it a little entertaining later tonight with some fights. Um, I did want to see this world's largest free hanging American flag. Uh oh, what is that?
I don't know what that was, but I do know that we can't really see the flag.
Yeah, no, it just told me that something disconnected. I'm like, oh shit, what disconnected? Please just be the joystick.
Well,
Giant, giant, largest free hanging American flag dramatically suspended between two rugged mountains in North Ogden, Utah. That is fucking awesome.
That is appreciated.
Let's see, where is it gonna go? Yeah. I wonder how long it's gonna last there. Hopefully a long time.
Mm.
But it's in Utah.
Yeah, Mormons are very patriotic.
Look at that. That's awesome. Big old flag. Wonder how long it took to make that thing. And of course, our good friends in Japan celebrated with alongside us by lighting up the Tokyo Tower, the Rainbow Bridge, and the Aqua Symphony. Thank you, Japan.
And the what?
Uh, Tokyo Aqua Symphony.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there were other countries that were lighting stuff up too. I saw, like, I think Germany had one of their arches lit up. Uh, Fairly
Nice.
sure the Eiffel Tower did. I don't know if London had anything. But yeah, it's always nice to see. And of course, the one thing that I really wanted to check out, I'm gonna have to check out some videos on this, but the tall ships. Yeah. I know they had the USS Constitution out there. I believe it was
Mm-hmm.
the pretty much like the last uh tall ship.
Remaining.
Yeah. So that's fucking cool. I mean, those things are awesome to look at. And there was I wish I had saved it, but people were taking video as they were on a ship and they were watching the other ships come in because I think other countries sent their ships as well. Um, and they took the video of these ships as they were coming in, but there was a storm a brewing on the outskirts, and they're like, "Holy shit, dude! It looks like one of those oil paintings." It's like, yeah, dude. I think they pulled it out of their ass. You know, they saw what they saw. You know, this shit's beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. Although, um, and of course,
That
some,
is amazing. Like, weird, but also kind of touching in a bizarre way.
well, okay, so it's the Titanic. Somebody did I don't know if it was a company or corporation, used drones to make the Titanic dock in New York.
Docking at New York, where it was supposed to.
Um, I sat there and the first thing that popped in my head was fucking Ghostbusters, and I'm like, why hasn't anybody posted? Way down in the commentary or the comments, there was somebody who did bring it up, but yeah, a ghostly Titanic landing in the harbor. Where's Cheech Marin? You know, like, well, better late than never.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me tear up.
Why? What are you gonna throw up expensive
I said
jewel in the water?
tear up, not throw up.
No, that's what I mean. Tear up. What are you gonna throw a locket in the water?
No.
Reminisce about Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's just a sad reminder.
Well, you know, it's Titanic.
I couldn't play anything for some reason, and a lot of the stuff you sent was either in Spanish or Asian. So
Okay.
I did see the words on this. I just wasn't able to see the video. So what was I looking at?
You didn't see the video?
I can't play anything on my laptop.
Ah, okay. Um, well, what this is it's a tribute video for Nights into Dreams 30th anniversary. I believe this was
I'm gonna guess that this is an anime.
yeah. No, Nights into Dreams is a Sega Saturn game.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah, it was developed by one of the developers of Sonic, and so it's kind of a spiritual successor, if you want.
Okay. I know that it was even a little more stylized than standard anime.
Yeah, no,
So,
this is a fan tribute. So, and look, whoever the artist was did a great job. This looks
oh
really
yeah,
good.
no.
Um,
Uh,
they didn't require a giant publication house to do it. They just did it, and God bless them for it.
yeah, that was pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Hey, and that tells you you're an artist. You like creating. You have the power to do this. Just do, not don't do. But I do like nice nights into dreams. And right now I'm doing karaoke with Sega's Mitsuri-san. So much fun. That's Meijin 16 shot. Okay,
Okay, this
scroll
one
down.
was not in English.
Yeah,
What
no.
is
um,
this?
okay, so the guy on the right is Meijin, and he worked for Hudson Soft a long while ago, but he's done other stuff. I kind of just know him from the few video game bits, right? Worked at Hudson Soft. He was inspiration for Master Higgins in Adventure Island. Um, and he is a monster with the 16 shot, which is a little. It looks like the right half of the Nintendo controller, where it's just two buttons, and it times how quickly you can hit the button. So you want to talk master button masher? It's this guy, and who he's singing with, Mitsuyoshi-san, is fucking. He sings a lot of songs for Sega.
Oh,
He's famous for, I don't know if you've ever run across a Daytona USA machine. He's the guy who goes Daytona. Um, and he did the recent Virtual Fighter 5 Revo intro song Burning Soul. Um, to be able to sing, he looks so vibrant when he sings. To be able to do karaoke with him would be a fucking blast. I don't know. I saw this and I was like, dude, that's fucking cool.
really quick, I do have to apologize
Oh.
to the ears of anyone that is wearing headphones.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I forget. But yeah, no, I thought that was cool. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess the levity has left the room.
No.
Here we go. Well, might as well trudge into it, right?
Oh yeah, here we go.
So, video game news has been kind of
Bleak.
jarring. Yeah. Kind of started with July. I mean, started a while ago, but the shit really hit the fan recently. Um, I mean, I guess towards the end of June, we started hearing about a couple of companies from Microsoft closing down, mainly because the games weren't performing as well as they thought they would. um, one case in particular that kind of was brought up. I think I think they might be talking about this here, but um, I know what's his name, Angry Joe guy. He was pretty upset that Bungie let off a whole bunch of their staffers, um, and pretty much like, why it's the name Bungie? What doesn't that mean anything? And the funny thing is, it's like, dude, they went from 1600 to like 1200 or something like that. Like, what do you need 1600 fucking people developing a game for? And a lot of it's just bloat. Like, let's be realistic. It's middle management fucking pencil pushers. Like, that's who they hired, and they don't need them. So as much as it sucks that anybody will lose their job at the same end, if you weren't really doing a job, I don't know if I can really feel bad for you. But so Xbox recently, and I guess today, yesterday. Oh, today. Xbox CEO just sent a company-wide email announcing the biggest restructure in Xbox history. Restructure. Yeah,
Restructure.
restructure. 3,200 headcount reduction cost for year 27. 1,600 roles eliminated today. Oh, four studios leaving Xbox. Compulsion Games and Double Fine becoming independent. Keep their IP. Well, that's good. Hopefully, you guys can do something with that. Ninja Theory and Undead Labs moving to new ownership. And
Hmm.
hopefully, they don't sit on it like Duke Nukem, whatever they made. No first party games or announced projects canceled. See, that's kind of a weird wording. Does that mean no first party games are announced and projects and announced projects are canceled?
No, I think they're saying that the games that were already in production are moving forward with production, but um, once those are done, they're moving.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. The reason citing margins are 3 to 10 times lower than peers. Game Pass multi-platform bets underperformed. Well, duh.
Yeah,
Smaller install base, right? Smaller
that's
small
pretty
base.
cool.
Smaller install base plus high costs and ongoing hardware industry crisis. Yeah. Big changes coming. Management layout layers cut to max 5, aiming for 3. New COO Ojang and King now directly to Asha. Now report directly to Asha. Investment staying high. Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, that's what Microsoft is doing. They are bleeding as much as they can.
I wouldn't say bleeding. They're shaving off what they can.
That's what I mean.
No, bleeding makes it sound like rats leaving a sinking ship.
No, I was thinking more like you don't want to get the sickness, so get rid of all that blood.
um,
I don't know if that makes any sense either. But no, what they're doing, yeah, it looks like they're restructuring, and yeah, this came later today, and I bet Sony was hoping that this would take the eye of Sauron off of them for what they did.
uh-huh.
July
Yeah, no.
1st, a day which well, okay. July 1st, important updates. News on physical discs for new games, news on PlayStation Store and PS3 and PS Vita. So, in terms of this, long story short, they announced that come. Yeah, there we go. PlayStation killing physical disc production in January 2028. Um, Shifting trends. Yeah, pretty much Sony said that they're gonna not be producing physical games come 2028. Um, and that was a blow for the physical media part. I want you to keep that in mind. Physical media, which is actual. Let's put a key point here. It's an actual physical medium that has the full game on it, not a partial that you have to download, not a key card that you put in there and it allows you to play it. No, it's a full on. You can play it without having to log on. That's what I'm considering physical. Okay, and let's just put that caveat there because this is where it gets whimsy, right? Um, and news on PlayStation Store 3, PlayStation Store on PS3 and Vita. Right. Um, they are closing starting August on 2026. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the PlayStation 3, it's an old console. It's been around before the PS4. I don't know if you know that, right?
Yeah, I would hope.
Now, the PlayStation Vita is pretty old too. It didn't really sell really well. And a lot of people are probably not going to like this take, but me personally, especially if you're dealing with digital games, This is Sony telling you you have till August of 2026 to get your ducks in a row. Get whatever you have to download, figure out a way to store it, download it, back it up. You got till August 26th. Boom, done. They're turning off the servers. The problem that I see a lot of people with this particular issue is they seem to think that these things are going to be forever there, and for on the whim they might want to. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. You know, not even on the PC side. There's plenty of games that are no longer available because servers are down, the company's defunct. Like it's unless you can find a yo ho ho and they might be able to provide. It's a difficult. It's difficult to find. C'est la vie. That's life. You know.
Lovey.
And so that's what I said. And so for talking purely digital games, like look, they're telling you this is what it is. Now, hopefully I didn't read through it. Hopefully it's like Nintendo. Nintendo at least is offering the servers still up. You can download the game still. Like I can still hop on the Wii and download a game that I've purchased. I just can't purchase any new games. Same thing with the Wii U. And I'm pretty sure with the 3DS, I haven't tried it in a while. Um, but if they're doing the same thing with that, there you go. You have nothing to worry about. You just can't buy anything. But it's the PlayStation 3. Like, holy shit. Were you gonna dust it off and fucking like, yeah, now's the time to fucking go buy a game? The fuck out
Well,
of here.
there are people who don't upgrade their stuff.
And
And
honestly,
there are people like the fat electrician who's like, my kids are only going to play what I played when they were that when I was the age that they are. So
right. And nothing is stopping that. Nothing's removing that. We're talking purely this one particular system and this one particular avenue. So
well,
that's
yeah, there's an age where very likely an age where that was the game that they played, the system that they played, and
right.
their
But
kids
but
are asked
this
out for video
okay,
games.
Angela, Angela. This is not like a this came out of nowhere. When the PlayStation 3 came out, they were selling game discs that you popped it in and there was nothing on in the disc. It was just like a base installer and then you had to download the rest of it. Eventually those servers are going to close. You're not going to be able to play that disc anyways. That's what I mean. The
No,
physical that's
I
still
know. I'm
there.
saying that
That's what I'm saying. The physical, we made that caveat. That's still there. If you can still play the game on the disc, you can still pop it in your PS3 and still play it. Nothing's going to change
mm,
that. What's going to change is if you have to pop in the disc and it's like we got to download the game and they're not providing the game anymore. Well, yeah, you're SOL. But it's I hate to say it, but it's the PlayStation 3. Like you know what you're getting into. You know, this isn't like a sleight of hand type of thing. You know? And again, purely digital. Now, it does it suck? Yes. But at the same end, I mean, we're dealing with an entirely different beast, and that's why it makes me kind of chuckle when I see people showcase their older collection. Like, look at my PlayStation collection, look at my PS2 collection. You
see
can't.
that.
It they're still there, and these companies don't care about that because that's why they're doing what they're doing now. They don't care about the old stuff that they can't make money off of anymore, and that's ultimately what it is. I hate to say it, but it's greed. Like, you know,
That's why
at
I'm like the switch over to digital and getting all of your games online was just a bad
well,
idea.
okay,
Don't
we'll
own anything.
hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there. The third
Rent.
thing that they kind of tried to slide through too. If you have not used your account in the last 36 months, we may take steps to close it. In that case, we will contact you via email address registered to your account and give you 6 months to either log into your account or contact us and tell us to keep your account open. Okay? Now, again, just 36 months, in at least 36 months, not weeks, months. They're going to send you an email to that account. and you get the email, then they're going to give you an extra 6 months to rectify the issue. Now, I don't know, the account. I mean, especially if you're playing online consistently, like that stays on your mind, especially if you're paying for it. But if you don't
Well,
pay for it and you don't activate it, is it really? If you've waited that long, again, at what point do you just like, yeah, I paid for it digitally, it's gone now. It's dust in the wind. Because I don't have a physical copy. I don't have an actual thing to hold in my hand that I can play without going online. I went the route of I paid for it digitally. Well, I neglected it for 36 plus months. It's no longer there. And I know, well, I paid money for it. I should, but unfortunately, and again, this is another, oh, you shouldn't be saying, but it's the reality. There's the fucking terms of service that people agree to when they purchase it. That sucks, but people still purchase it. The
and if
tide
you
is still
haven't
going.
played it in 3 years, how important to your life has it been? Like,
Yeah, I mean, and people are bringing up like, oh, things might happen and blah blah blah, and it's like I get that, but I mean, on their end, they're probably looking at it like, why do I want to keep this account on our server and they're not even accessing it? Again, it's the why should I keep this game on the server for the one person who may want to download it a couple years from now? It's a waste of space and fucking resources. These things aren't floating on ether. They take money. We'll talk about the AI data centers. you know, these are kind of the same thing.
well, technically they are floating on ether. It's just people are starting to realize that even the ether does not have an infinite amount of space.
Well, no, I mean, if the company closes down and they can no longer run the server is closed, and there's no longer there's especially if you look up like the beginnings of networking computer games. Like there's old RPGs that they wrote out. There's a bunch of games that they talk about that they're no longer around because the servers that ran them they're gone. So that's how it is. That's why I do agree somewhat with like cartridges and RAM. Like that's a good way to go because you can at least preserve it a little bit better. But it still takes maintenance and upkeep. I would love to just have these things there, but that's not the reality. After your account is closed, though, this is the onion. You will not be able to access PlayStation online services or use the digital products purchased with that account. Account closure is irreversible. I think that's where it gets people. Like, holy shit, so after all this time of me not doing anything to do anything, you're gonna get rid of all the. Yes. Yes. It does suck, but it's. You wanted to buy that game digitally for whatever fucking reason. And that's what happens.
It's going to be hilarious to find out how many people have been paying for this and didn't realize anyone still had it.
Well, I mean, from when I read responses, I think a lot of people full on believe that even the dollar amount that I spent on this game digitally that equals ownership. It's like not really. I
It
mean,
really should. I
it
mean,
should, but we are way past that. There was plenty of times that gamers could have jumped off this route and just kicked them in the ass and said, "We're not doing this." But time and time
because I mean,
again, they said, "You know what?" And I think with Grand Theft Auto, and we're seeing this is there is a lot more people. I think did I have it here? Yeah, there's a lot more people who have this kind of mentality. I personally don't care that there are going to be any more physical discs for PlayStation. I haven't bought a hard copy game in 10 years. I play the game, I enjoy it, and that's it. Never understand the outrage. I saw another person who compared it to like a concert. And, you pay your money to go to the concert. It's probably really expensive. You spend your day there, you have experiences, you enjoy yourself, and you go home. And that's it. You're not expecting to, the next day wake up and I don't just expect the concert to be there for your entertainment after purchasing you've gone through. And it's funny because told Quiz about this, and he was like, yeah, yeah, you know. And I'm like, "Yeah, but there's a difference between that and blah blah blah." I'm like, no, dude. I'm like, you have to understand. These are these are probably younger people who grew up strictly with digital only purchases, so that's all they know. So for them, spending the $60 on or the $100 on Grand Theft Auto 6
Oh,
is is okay because they're gonna enjoy playing it. They're gonna be playing it the entire time that it's relevant, quote unquote. And then the moment that the next one comes out or the moment that it dies down, they're okay. They're done. They that was $100 well spent, 100 plus because you know they're gonna buy shark cards or whatever the fuck else for it.
and
So
skins and all of
yeah,
that
but they're okay
crap.
with that. And there's a lot more of those people than the people who are sitting here like we want to just do this. And the other thing about the young thing too, when I talk about the off branches, the off routes that we could have taken as a community, gamer community, um, I think a lot of people were younger. They didn't really have control of the purse, so they just wanted the game however they can get it. But now, I think it's a little too late. And I mean, like I said, there were signs when the PS5 and the Xbox Series, whatever this generation Xboxes, when they first showed off their new systems and they didn't have disk drives, that should have led you guys off that yeah they don't want to do physical. And you can boogeyman PlayStation and Microsoft all you want, but I'm fairly sure Konami, Capcom, SquareSoft, but fucking all these companies don't want to do it either. If they can look at it as a cost saving measure, they're gonna do that. Sadly, I mean that's how it's turning. And again, with the CD that installed it for PC, that was remedied by you just put the installer on multiple disks, and then you just
I,
install it on a hard drive.
I kind of think they might have jumped the gun on that. So
Oh, they did.
because of them, listen, because of them, uh, I'm just going to say deleting because it's the only concept that I have of it right now. Deleting the stuff that um, they're deleting, they're going to create a distrust that's going to make people want hard copies more.
Yeah.
And taking away that option, they're actually shooting themselves in the foot for a consumer base that they actually are creating with their own actions.
Right. Um. Um. The well, the shooting in the foot is very apt. I would agree. Um. The the concept though of because they also showed they tried to justify it by saying that it was based on the consumer preferences, and then they showed the games, the top 10 games, and I mean, it was like Minecraft and Fortnite. It's like Marvel Rivals. These are free to play games, regardless. You know, and or you I don't know about Minecraft, but it's a different kind of game. But I don't know. I mean, if that's how they're looking at what they're gonna do in the next generation, and again, going back to well, okay, let me. So that being said, with PlayStation given that kind of news, and you're right, dying on their own sword. Um, a number of fucking companies decided to parody off of it with
Yeah,
something like
hilarious.
Domino's. Um, they're gonna shift production to digital pizzas only, but then it got out of hand with like random like insurance companies and shit saying like we're gonna switch to digital only. Like shut up. It was funny when it was a fucking Pizza Hut. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon. The other thing
The first one that I saw was KFC, actually.
was which one?
KFC.
Oh yeah, I saw KFC. Yeah. um, I mean, hardy har har. The other thing that I started seeing a lot of people bring up, and this is another. you know what? I'm gonna go for a triple deke here. Get get three haters. People talking about Sega. Now's your chance to show everybody how it's done, and I just laugh and laugh. As much as I love Sega, um, Sega tripped over their own fucking foot. Okay, as much as I
What
love Sega,
did they do?
well, they're essentially when they were in the console business, they were a two-headed beast. They had an American headquarters and Japanese headquarters, and they didn't really work well with each other. From the Genesis era to the Saturn era, and then finally to the Dreamcast era. Like they could have gotten some great things going, but they couldn't. That's why right now when you see Sega, a lot of the stuff that you're seeing is just regurgitated classics. So if they like when they announced that they were going to be working on the rumor that they were going to be working on a physical handheld with cartridges and all that, all I'm thinking is, yeah, it's going to be Sonic 1, 2, 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, fucking Columns 1 and 2 or 3, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe. It's going to be all the shit that's on the classics. You're not going to there's not going to be anything new. I mean, maybe you might get Crazy Taxi now that that's getting kind of a hoopla, but that's always been Sega's issue is they they have the ability to craft some decent games, but sometimes they still have a little bit too much of a arcade mindset, and that does not bode well with a lot of current gamers. Nintendo gets away with it. I don't think Sega can get away with it. As much as I would love to see another Sega, this actually I think this is like a PlayStation 5 made to look like a
I don't
Sega.
know. My nephews are really into Sonic.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Sonic, but I mean, I'm just going by what I've seen in terms of Sega. Um, I mean, even with the recent, or I guess not recent, like a year and a half ago, when they announced that they were rebooting a whole bunch of Sega classics, the new Crazy Taxi looks fairly decent. Interested to see how they do online mode. Because again, if they stick strictly to arcade, I don't. I mean, oh, fucking what game was it? Oh, yeah. Because again, this is the mindset for people. Like people were okay with uh, Star Fox, the new Star Fox game, being a cheap price because it's essentially Star Fox 64. Um, but now people are seeing Zelda Ocarina of Time remake is going to be $70, 60, $70, and people are upset because hey, that's the Zelda 64, just a remake. Why am I paying extra? That's why. It's they're gonna try and get as much money for the smaller games. Sega can't get away with shit like that. Um,
Ocarina of Time was a great game.
and I'm sure the remake is gonna be pretty good too. And that's gonna be another game where it should be, hey, you should probably wait to see how it fares, but people are just gonna buy it. They're gonna pre-order 3 copies just to have them. I wear them as earrings. Brother
That's
Khan says, as a fan of sports game, they've been doing something similar for years with how the publisher claims they own the game and can shut the servers down at any time, making the game unplayable. Well, yeah, um, and that coincides with the whole, um, like why I laugh when people show off their old games and stuff. It's like they don't care because they want you to upgrade to the new stuff. They don't want you to play like Sony does not want you to play PlayStation 3. That's why they're closing down the servers. They're like enough. You we're gonna close PS4 soon too, but we'll let you hang in there for a little bit. And woe unto the people who are just playing PS3. You know, um, and it's the same thing with what they're doing now. Is hey, we want you when PS6 comes out. I don't even want you to think about PlayStation 5. It's all about PlayStation 6. That's a troubling thought. And yeah, they've been doing that with sport games. Um, And hey, those are also the people that are pushing this forward because those guys are sitting there buying each new sports edition and it's jocking the numbers up. So I mean, but it is kind of shitty. I saw somebody complaining that like about that like I don't want to have to upgrade to the new system just to play the new games and it's like well I don't know what to tell you, bud. Um, but yeah, in terms of physical though, you were right though, and Scribe brought this up with the disc. Dune Awakening. Hold the power of spice in your hands on September 22nd. So Sony, like I said, Sony is not going to make physical games anymore. So the new God of War probably going to be digital only. Okay. Outside of that, I don't think they really are. They showed too many new games that Sony directly is making. I think there was a kerfuffle with the new Marvel fighting game. I'm gonna have to look into that. But nothing is stopping, at least for now, while there's still a disk drive. Nothing is stopping other publishers from using this as a nice ad, right? Something like that. Oh, marketing employee. Yeah. Um, yeah. Hey, as long as the game is actually on the disc, go for it. Go buy it. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't like this new Dune.
You were saying that they didn't have disk drive
Yeah.
in the
Yes. The original PlayStation 5 released without one, but they offered an attachment that you can plug in that would, you know, read the discs. And then
that's
eventually
really dumb. People use
yeah.
their video game consoles as um, movie watchers as well.
Well, Angela, come on. I mean, how many people have Blu-ray discs when they have Netflix and Hulu and HBO Max and Tubi? Oh my.
Me, as soon as I have money to buy them,
Well, that's what I mean.
I'm sorry, I'm learning from this freaking mess that they're making.
Well, that's what I mean. This has been a slow rollover. Like the pot has been slowly cooking, and everybody's just been thinking it's a jacuzzi. It's like no, they're hankering for some frog legs, dude. Like I don't.
Yeah, no, they open like there are gonna be uh, Blu-ray companies, DVD companies, um, video game companies that are gonna make bank because they're turning around and doing this stupid shit.
Well, they have the opportunity. Let's just keep that in mind. They have the opportunity. Okay. Um, it, I don't know about game consoles because again, if Microsoft and Sony are going this route, Nintendo is obviously not because they're still doing their whole game cartridge thing. Um,
That's another thing. They're pushing all of their customer base to Nintendo.
I don't think Nintendo minds.
No, I'm not saying Nintendo minds. I'm saying they're signing their own death warrant.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But at least for now, you can still get physical. So I would say if you're still buying them, get it. I never used my Xbox to play DVDs. I was always superstitious. It would burn out the burn the motor out quicker. Um, I mean, it might wear out the laser a little bit more. Um, but I don't think it would really do that much if you're watching it every now and then. I
I
just
wasn't referring to you, brother.
well, I mean, I it popped up in my mind. I was just watching a Blu-ray on my PS3 the other day. Fucking Quiz picked up. We're at fucking Walmart and he sees a whole fucking Ninja Turtles animated collection pack, like the first cartoon series.
Oh,
And it was on like 12 discs or some shit. And he's like, "What the fuck? I gotta get this, dude. I haven't seen this in so long." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" Like, oh god. Um, but yeah, and he fucking popped it in the PS3 and fucking watched a couple episodes and
I mean, I'm not. I wasn't joking. It's not like I'm talking out my ass.
Well, I
Watch.
mean, I'm in the same. I haven't watched a DVD or I mean in a while other than recently when I actually hooked up the system and I was like, yeah, let's check it out. Um, Even with the PS4 that I have hooked up in my room, I don't really watch movies on it. All the movies are streamed or already done. I mean, acquired. So I don't really. It's been that way for me for a while. So I don't know. I didn't even really buy that with the whole Xbox One and PS2 shit either. Like when they were, yeah, you can watch DVDs on it. Okay, but
I know people that that's the only system that they have because, or is their video game system because they can play their Blu-rays on it. They have
yeah,
like full, like really nice collection of movies on DVD and Blu-ray.
well, hold on to them.
Oh yeah, no, no, the
Definitely
people
hold
I'm talking about, there's no way they're getting.
on. And to close that off here, speaking of the big three, Xbox is closing development studios and laying off employees. Sony is closing studios, laying off staff, raising prices, and killing the physical format forever. And Nintendo is developing a new Yoshi doll that can eat an apple thing. Yum yum Yoshi.
See, there's always going to be something you can actually hold in your
Yeah. You try and get rid of this Nintendo if I don't pay my Nintendo fee.
hand.
Fucking ninjas come in and take it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, with the whole bit, and this is just a commercial, just a
No, that wasn't a bit. This is serious. This
well,
is new.
no, trust me, I've been weighing on this for a couple of days, and especially just seeing all the different changes in or the development of the story and everything. And my conclusion is, I think it's overblown, and I think a lot of people are tilting at windmills. Um,
Oh,
like it does suck, but it's not the end of the world. It's not you're no more gaming. I really can't stand the people who are like, oh, they're taking my games. It's like if you have a physical, no, it's impossible for them to fucking take the game. Like, stop it. You know, like,
hmm.
especially with people who are just buying physical, like sitting here saying it's like, oh, it's gonna affect. It's not gonna affect you. And like the next game consoles generation, yeah, maybe, but
The
if
okay.
if they're not
The
doing physical, it's not gonna affect you anyways because you're not gonna
the
participate.
the worst way it's going to affect people is that it could potentially drive the price of hard copy up as the demand increases.
Well, that boat sailed a long time ago because the entirety of this whole digital shit, which by the way, everybody can thank Steam for that. The reason they went that route is because Steam has their storefront, and it was such an ease of entry for people. They wanted to emulate that. However, they didn't have control, and ultimately that really was is what it boils down to is DRM control. A lot of these companies don't want you, even Nintendo, they don't want you to play these games unofficially outside of what they want you to play it on. Like, hey, we made this chessboard specifically to play this chess game. You better play it on this chessboard, right? Um, so that's always been the thing. But once they started, hey, we're not giving you instruction manuals anymore in your game boxes, and we're gonna cut this goofy looking recycling logo on the inside of the box. It's gonna save costs. Everyone just laughed at it. And oh, don't you remember the time when we used to get instruction manuals and they told the store blah blah blah. It's like,
I
yeah,
do miss instruction
I do
manuals.
too.
Thank you.
Well, at that point, people should have said, we're not buying these games until you start giving us the shit. Or the prices go down. Because that was the original take, was the the reason they're doing that was to cut costs. And then it turned into, hey, digital is a lot better. You should get digital. That way we don't have to spend money on retail space and all that shit. And but the prices stayed the same. And people still bought it. That's where the problem comes in. Again, I'll continuously go back to this. When Blizzard sat there and said, "Hey, what? Don't you have phones?" And then Diablo 4 sells like hotcake, like you that was the indication that we're fucked. There's way more people who are willing to spend fucking money on ridiculous shit than acknowledge that yeah, it's gonna affect the game industry. But going back to what you were saying before, with they shot themselves in the foot. Yeah, and I hope
Mm.
what a lot of people are saying is I hope it tanks the industry. I hope Sony goes down as a brand. PlayStation goes down as a brand. Sony's not going to go anywhere, but PlayStation going down as a brand, and it drags the Xbox brand alongside with it. Because Microsoft can still survive, because they can just kind of morph into X or the live interface with Windows. I mean, they already kind of have. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, bring it all down, let it crash, and let it restart. I don't have to worry because I play a lot of old games. I mean, if I can get a PC running, that's where I'll play the newer games. But I don't think it'll affect Nintendo at all. I mean, they have their own struggles, so and they've survived a market or a game crash before. So I don't I don't
I
see
want
it.
Sony to bring back the no skip disc, man.
Yeah, they did. And they called it mini disc. You see, they said no more CDs. Get now these little cartridges things.
um,
Okay,
I
two more news bits.
two more news. Boxing.
Okay, thanks for our pal Cece. On this, the U.S. July
Oh
4th of Independence
no,
celebration, a gross
no!
injustice of censorship occurred.
I don't want
I'm
to.
sorry. Captain America's seaside Centennial swimsuit skin, also known as Captain Dick, was nerfed by about 2 inches in length and several in width. I don't know why CC is measuring this, but complaints have been
No.
widespread, haha, with people noticed it no longer will clip the chairs and other objects, and the jiggle has been reduced. When is enough when it comes to video game censorship? You know what, CC?
I don't want to. Don't.
I think it's
Don't.
funny. Um, so yeah, they released a model. I thought it was a joke at first because
I was. Yeah. Please be a.
I thought it was a joke because it looked like they just made the model weird. Because look, I'll be honest with you, some of the models do
Yeah. I
kind of look
don't.
weird. Like it works, but it also is like okay, I can see where you exaggerated shit. But this looks like
Just
they
like
just clipped the
Captain America
model.
doesn't look like that in movies.
Well, this ain't the movies, honey.
It.
um,
It's movies. It's just not the right kind of movie.
well, it's not movie anymore.
You know
Um,
what I mean.
yeah,
It's
I
not
know.
the MCU.
So, um, I think in all fairness, uh,
Can we change the screen,
yeah, sure.
please? There's another game. There's another story.
Yeah, one more story. So yes, they clipped Captain America. Sorry, sir.
He got a botched circumcision.
And speaking of Steam, Steam has approved a new game called Woman Simulator, scheduled to launch in
Oh my
Q3 of
god.
2026. The game
That's a
is
joke, right?
nope. The game is
Oh
getting
shit.
attention. This is Steam. This is everybody's beloved Steam. Ooh, the babies. Ooh.
Oh god, I'm gonna kill you.
The game is getting attention because it comes shortly after the controversy around Plantation Simulator. Do you remember that one? You play as
I remember hearing about it and
the
everybody
Dimmy Dome
having
guy.
it because they actually depicted plantation life.
Yep. Well, to a degree. In the game, players take the role of a housewife and must cook and wash while watched by a controlling husband. If the chores are not done well enough, the husband punishes the player. The game also has a morale system and tracks the husband's mood. Players can relax in a bath and improve their morale or flatter the husband to get items that can be sold to earn money to escape. I can already tell you right now, like you know what the one thing that gave me the ick?
Uh, so, I wasn't able to see the second picture
Oh,
first
it's
started.
just some
Um,
weird looking lady.
oh no, she's cooking. Oh no, she's cleaning dishes. It's she's very disturbing looking, isn't she?
I don't think they really make these games to try and win any sort of awards for graphical
Well,
prowess.
no, she. I get serious uncanny valley from that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the whole premise is the whole you're a housewife doing simulation stuff, and the
They're,
creepy husband is leering at you.
I was gonna say they're trying to say that housewives bad, husbands bad, flee and save yourself. Using what the husband gives you, according to what that says. Um,
Oh yeah, I think there was something like you can stash money away and shit, and you can talk to your friend. No, the
yeah, I
thing.
was saying you could flatter your husband, and I'll give you gifts that you can sell so that you can buy your way to freedom.
Yeah. No, the thing that got me, and that's the thing too, is like this is where it's like, oh man, this is where you can get the DLC, is you can relax yourself by taking baths. Now you can
No,
DLC and you can get different kind of what are those where it turns the water into like gels and shit, and you can get bath bombs and you can get rubber duckies, all DLC. See, they're trying to make money too.
I was gonna say just give me a nice bubble bath, and I'm happy.
Yeah, not if the husband's leering at you from the other room.
Depends on
Taking
how he's
another bath.
could be fun too.
Could be making my pork chops. Yeah, it's a weird game.
Yeah, it's a little on the I'm not gonna play it side, but I'm not gonna harsh on anybody else's fun.
No, much like the plantation simulator, I don't think it's my place to sit there and be like, ooh, poo poo anybody fucking playing it. It's like, um, but I certainly wouldn't play it. Sounds boring as shit.
It does sound like particular fun, no.
And see, that's one of those things where people will buy a game, just because it's on Steam sale. Like, whoa, I gotta get this game because
Yeah. I've never been somebody who would just buy something because it's on sale. It has to be something that I actually wanted first.
yeah, yeah. That's
All
why
right,
it's always interesting to see the people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna go and buy Grand Theft Auto just because. Ugh,
so it's
okay.
time. Rampage. We need to destroy the city.
Yep.
Oh, hey, you're here. Shall I challenge you?
Not yet.
No, okay.
Let's see.
What's that?
That was Rampage. And there we go. Good old Rampage.
You beep?
Okay, go ahead and shoot me an invite. Oh, And I gotta keep.
You are challenged.
Brother Clown, I literally bought Mafia 3 because it had all the DLC and was only $7. Yep, see? Hey, I bought a lot of games on there too. Especially when they're like $1.
Mafia, is that like the party game Mafia?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh yeah. Rampage World Tour.
I'm pressing start. Hello? Okay. Oh my god, I'm starting. Will you let me take?
Yeah, it's kind of like GTA, but in olden times. In urgent times. Eat peoples.
Aha! They ate a cow. No, that sounds dirty, actually.
Adam, what did you have? Peoples. I mean, that guy was on a toast. Whoa!
Oh god! That lady jumped out of the building.
Well, she was a very nice lady.
I don't think so.
Whoa! Visit Chicago.
Well, I'm
I guess
stuck.
we're heading east.
Okay. I keep looking at you and
No, you're
forgetting that I'm King Kong.
Yeah, you're the Kong guy. Peoria.
That was just great. Wrecking balls of steel.
I've been Katie.
Ah.
Get out of here, dude.
Oh, I like to look at myself. I see you in there. I want to. Okay. Right?
Have you ever seen a movie of this?
No, I didn't know they made a movie.
Yeah, I think The Rock is in it.
Oh, wait. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. I didn't know it was based off this thing.
Yeah. Well, very loosely, I think. Ooh. Yeah, and I think he turns into or he doesn't turn into, like, the gorilla is just like a pet.
Oh.
There you go.
So the Rock is trying to destroy the city?
I think so.
That sucks.
Rock.
Alright. Nope, I did not. Okay.
Oh, yeah. A lot better than the food down in the Cook Center. Oh, yeah, I can kick.
You what?
I can kick. Oh.
Whoa! There's a nuclear doohickey. How? Is it a good thing?
Oh, it's a gone thing.
Well, yeah, it tends to go away when you... Oh, shit!
I hate these
Forgetting
helicopters.
it. You fall into that now.
Oh shit, Tannenbaum!
You need a computer. Do you get smart?
No, I got shot.
Oh no!
Police! destroy this one. There you go.
Yay. We did it. Ooh, I did. Yay, I did good this time. Okay. Beat the nuns. Hey, I just put lightning for eating the nuns. That's hilarious.
What the shit?
That was great. Wow,
Oh, hey,
this
see your
is
tower.
very tall building.
Yeah, see that? Oh shit.
My
Where's
grandma
Hobo?
had a friend named Vivian that worked at the top of your tower.
Really?
I was in answering service up there.
What did they say?
What?
What did they say?
She used to say that they could feel the building sway when the wind blew hard.
Cool. Not about this one.
Dude. Aha, I gotcha. Climb the building so that I can destroy the building.
Oh.
Don't go. Okay, good. You got the sign without it. Shocking.
Damn, we're still getting buffer even though I plugged it in.
You're getting buffer?
We're getting
For
some
the...
buffer. Oops, sorry.
It doesn't look like it. You might be. It doesn't look like it's happening on the stream. Hey, there's the train. Is that the train that you hear?
No. Where's the last? Oh, there's a building.
I can't crush it. Like I can't crush it without you.
Whoa, twisted no.
Eat the French fry. Never mind.
I need help. You need help.
Built the building.
Gotta
What?
eat people.
Yeah, you gotta eat people, but you can also eat their food. As long as you don't eat the poison or the medicine, you can eat whatever you want. I need you to help me. Don't.
Whoa.
We gotta get that other building, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, what is this guy?
But how? We gotta get up on this side. Damn it. I can't.
Fucking guy with a fire.
There we go.
Blower. Fuck out of here, dude.
We got it.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
There's no telling what effect the toxin might have.
You know the music, man, huh?
No.
That's the song you were just singing.
I don't know the Muffin Man.
The music, man, you silly. Hey, I got a people. Can we do anything to kill the tank? I got it! Yay!
Yes.
I killed the tank.
Ooh, chicken.
See, you can eat chicken, you can eat french fries.
Yeah, this pig. I'm gonna eat
For
the pig.
food.
Tourist trap.
Oh yeah, get the...
I'm still weak.
I can't get up.
Block, 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 block.
We destroyed Madrid.
Yeah.
Oh, like that.
You're at 208 points. Get out of here, Space Thing.
Oh, you suck. I saw the sign and it said you suck. I don't know what I just did. Oh crap! I don't
What
know
the
what
fuck are you?
I turned into a gargoyle.
Go, Dexter family, go.
Whoa! What did I eat?
I don't know. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Whoa. We'll call it a game.
Yeah, it'll be Terry's turn by then. We've been playing for a while. I got to play for a bit. Wait, do we destroy the doghouse or do we just leave the dog alone?
Holy shit, that was
Dude, there were freaking
What the fuck?
aliens in the doghouse.
Yeah. Was that a doghouse?
What the- my
Oh
goodness.
wait, I don't know.
It was cemetery.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, what the fuck?
Let's keep it.
Ooh, money.
Money. Do we use money? Is money a good thing for
I
us?
don't know. I really don't have any pockets.
I mean, I'm a giant gorilla and you're a giant lizard. Okay, we killed Michigan City.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was
Oh,
fun.
Ann Arbor is next.
Next time we play, let's see if we can.
Get to Ann Arbor again?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
That was fun. I really do like that game. Oh, my brother says there is a lot of buffering. Huh.
Might be because of Fake Cade.
I'm sorry, bro. So it looks like we still have the same 3 votes. And that means it's going to be Marvel Superheroes Street Fighter. Rambo got one. Terry.
No.
Did we send Terry the link?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. That was.
Yeah. Alright, let me set up the game here.
Terry. Terry's in. Yeah. Terry's in the. Hi, Terry.
Why is there an echo?
You hear the echo too.
Yep, I can hear you twice, and myself.
Was it echoing on the stream? Do you know?
I can't hear you when you're doubling my ears.
I'm gonna mute myself. Let me know if it still echoes.
If you want me to be able to understand you, you'll have to say like 3 words and stop, and then say 3 more and wait for the echo to finish.
It's still echoing.
Okay, that didn't work.
It's still echoing.
No, I can't make anything out. The echo is too close, so it's just drowning you out.
Okay. Is everything echoing for you, Terry?
You aren't, but Angela and I are.
The good thing is that means it's not on my end. And now we know that for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that. This is what I want. Okay. Okay.
You were saying that America and Japan were friends. Now they're fighting.
What's that? America and Japan are friends.
So they're fighting right now.
Shit! Damn it! Oh yeah. Oh, damn it! Got a low kick with a... Oh. Damn it! Good match, sir. Good match.
Well, game. Good game. The match isn't over.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay. See if some reach will help. Probably not. Oh, come on! It was right there. Oh, shit. Oh. I knew I should have been practicing. Fuck!
That was a lot closer.
Yeah, a little too close. Okay. Sure. Never played as him too much.
I like Sodom.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't like this guy. Shit.
I don't like using him, but I think he's a cool character.
I thought he'd be like the samurai and fucking vampire singer.
No. No, not me.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, shit.
That was close.
Damn, that was too close. Fuck. Damn, that was 3.
That was 3.
Well, what won? Ooh.
Marvel superheroes.
Oh shit, and I didn't even save that. Shit. Marvel superheroes.
Yay. Ow, my eye. Mm.
And then Rambo 3, the arcade, in a close second. Wait,
Hmm.
nobody wanted to play Justice League?
Thankfully.
I thought about picking Justice League. I was like 97% sure that Terry would pick Marvel, so I picked Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What I don't see.
Did I pick the right one, or did I not?
No.
Let me look here. Did you pick the one with the most players in it?
No, I picked the one on Steam.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's just we are not even in the same universe right now.
Good old Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Brother. Which will be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks.
Because, I mean, for you, it would be like having another wrestling game.
Okay, why isn't it showing up?
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Oh, you serious? Okay. Well, hold on.
Patrick.
Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a real quick OBS restart.
Yay.
Oh, boy.
Shoot. Alright, pardon me. Okay. I think we're back. Okay.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Hello?
Yay.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
What's up?
I was wondering if the restart would fix the echo.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Hang on, I think my controller over here. Oh no, they're right here.
Ready.
Why can't I see it?
Oh. Sorry. Give me 1 second after the match, okay?
That's okay. I'm wondering. It's playing on the screen. That's fine.
Damn, I was trying to do a Goku. Oh shit. Damn it!
You should have found another goal.
I was trying. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
I don't know.
There we go.
Ah, cool.
So whenever Adam shares the game, that's another echo.
What was that, Terry?
So yeah, I think that's where the echo is coming from.
Well, it gets worse when you share the game.
You don't have to click on it because it's
Wow, it did not happen for me. But he also wasn't sharing the game with them. Never mind. That's it.
Yeah. You're not like that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, Mega Red. Oh, come on, come on. Whoa, whoa. Doesn't do any damage to the... I mean,
I need a lot in that.
damn it! Damn.
Choose your alter ego.
Okay. Let's make this count. Wait a minute. A white bison?
Ready. Fight.
Wait, Bison, good luck.
Really?
But I was actually referring to Leo Bison, and I was making a joke, but it didn't land.
Well, neither did my attempt. Oh, come on, I was blocking that. What the fuck? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. No! Oh man, I almost had fucking Aqua. Shit! Oh, those are some good games, sir. Good games.
Yes. Yes, they were.
Boo-boo-boo-boo. Okay. Now comes the time. And Vampire Savior.
Mm-hmm. And to avoid confusion, also one stem. Oh, you wait, you don't own this one on Steam.
No,
That's right.
I have collection too.
You have to, yeah. Fight it.
Good old Fightcade.
So now we see which one's next.
There's Adam.
Hey, didn't sound like the normal.
Mm.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
Vampire Savior, final match of the evening.
Ah.
Or final game.
This is one where Adam has an advantage. I'm pretty bad at it.
Nice.
No, sometimes.
Hmm.
Well, it's running a lot smoother than.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Is that a dinosaur? Sound like it.
There's always like weird crap in the background.
No.
Well, that's fun. Twitter just told me that we're streaming.
Twitter told you that?
It just did right now.
Oh.
Show's almost over.
Okay. Angela needs to stop talking because I can't concentrate with three of her in my head. If I'm hearing three Angelas at once, it's hard to concentrate.
The mirror Angela. Okay. Hey, that's not nice. Oh! See, it sounds like a dinosaur. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. Is there a timer?
What's up?
Well, here, hold on. Let me see if I can do something. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Like that. Stop that. Just turn the audio off.
Ah.
Oh, oh, oh. No!
We're just gonna keep blocking. We'll just keep doing it.
Ugh. Oop. Damn it! Nice, 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 nice.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if I can pull this around. Oh, is there any echoing?
No. Once you turn the audio off, it stops echoing.
Angela? She not there? Let's try Victor. Oh, she left.
Yep, he gone.
Yeah, Buddha cake. Damn it! I am distracted. No, 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 no!
Now you got me.
Uh-oh. Oh! Shit! Good game, sir. Good game. Damn. And that was Vampire Xavier. Shit.
It was.
And I wonder what happened to Angela.
I don't know. Maybe the echo was annoying and maybe she was upset because I told her to stop talking. I don't know. Could be anything.
Huh.
I'm sure she'll tell us next time you get a chance to talk to you. Next time she gets a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see when that goes. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
head over to the office space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that was one hell of a fucking couple of fights.
Yes.
One hell of a show. I mean, I don't think you don't play PlayStation or Xbox or anything like that, so
God, no.
so you don't think what is your stance on the PlayStation?
I actually agree with Asman and Lewis Rossman that physical media is not the actual issue. The instead of fighting over physical media, you should be fighting to make digital purchases as secure as physical media. So instead of just accepting, oh, you bought this online, fuck you. No, buying something online should carry the same guarantees of ownership that buying a physical copy does. So instead of trying to save physical media, you should be trying to enhance downloaded games because that's where everyone is getting their games anyway. So rather than keeping physical media to try and preserve the past, except this is the direction games are going, and say, well, instead of just saying, fuck you, you bought it online, how about we say, no, you still get consumer rights even if you buy something online? So I think the focus is on the wrong thing with the physical media thing.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Because one thing Angela's brother kind of touched on in chat is they absolutely can steal games from you even if you have a physical copy. You were saying that they couldn't, but they 100% can and have. You know the Stop Killing Games thing? That started because of The Crew, which is on a disc. They just shut down the servers and now it can't connect to anything, so you can't play the game.
Oh well, that's a whole different ball game than if you purchase a game that doesn't require. I mean, outside of not like okay, you could still purchase Mario Kart 8 and still play the entirety of Mario Kart 8. You just can't go
Sure.
online with it.
Sure. But think about this. This isn't a physical copy, but the same thing would happen even if I had one. I bought Street Fighter Cross Tekken, right?
Yeah.
Never play that game. That game tries to verify that I have a legitimate copy, and the verification server has been shut down.
Yep.
So even if you have a physical disc, it'll just say, "Excuse me, this is not verified. I'm not going to let you play."
Yeah.
So they can absolutely take games off you. Even, I can't even play the single player in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It simply will not launch because it can't verify. So
Yeah.
that game has been stolen from me because they shut down the verification server.
Well, all of this stuff started around the PS3 360 era. Well,
Yeah,
Xbox One era.
yeah. But that's why I'm saying that the problem is not physical media because they can and have stolen physical media games from people.
Right. No, but I mean, I put that in the same category as if you purchase the game and comes on a disc, but you still need to go online to activate it. You know, it's still the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, this isn't an online. Well, look, it isn't necessarily an online game.
Well, it
Sure, you can
shouldn't.
play it online.
It
but
shouldn't
it
need
al-
to check.
Yeah, but like when IO Interactive shuts down the verification service for Hitman, you will never be able to play that game again, no matter how many copies of it you have on disc. It'll just say this game requires an online connection, even though it's a single player game. Fuck you, you can't play it.
Well, that's why I brought up uh, it's also a DRM issue because these companies want
absolutely
that
is.
want that
Yeah.
ability to do that for whatever reason, you know, and that's. I mean, again, it's one of those things where it's like it does kind of carry on that whole concert going mentality. Then you know, it's these people really do want you to. Hey, we
Yeah,
know you
but-
enjoyed the game, but you're not. We don't want you to play it past this point.
But I think they're quite clearly different things. Like an event, such as a concert or a football game or whatever, is happening at a specific time. Of course, it's not going to be around forever. The game ends, the concert ends. But if you buy a DVD of the concert, they can't then say, "Oh no, sorry, that concert's over. We're going to take that disc off you."
No, but if you purchase a game and they pretty much explain to you that at a certain point, even if they put it in the middle of a whole bunch of legalese,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but they say at some point we're going to turn off the servers and you're not going to be able to access this game anymore, and you still purchase it, I mean, you really don't have anything to say after
Well,
that. That's why I agree with you
I,
that they should. I don't want the government involved. That's the last
no,
thing
no,
I
no.
want.
I
But
think I think what should happen basically is you shouldn't be able to. I mean, yeah, I guess you should have to make the disclosure clear. Like burying it in a 50-page EULA that no one's going to read. I don't think uh, should count as disclosure. It should be on the store page. This game will be terminated at this date, after which you will never be able to play even the single player ever again. If you're willing to disclose that on the store page where everyone can see it, then I have no problem. But burying it in legalese that no one can understand or uh, read, no, fuck you. That doesn't count.
and it's still a shady practice. I mean,
Yeah, no. But if they were upfront, if they said, and I think Hitman was right. Hitman says you need to connect to IOI servers to play this game. He's like, okay, if you're willing to buy it knowing that, and I was, then you're accepting that they'll turn the servers off and the game becomes broken. But if they say, buy our wonderful game, and then on page 319 of the 1200 page legal document say, by the way, we're going to just disable the game at our leisure, that is bullshit.
yeah, it is shitty. It is a shitty practice.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean,
Um,
but I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
not,
I'm kind of
but,
kind of
but that's,
offside
that's,
for it.
that's legitimately, the new Marvel fighting game coming out by Arc System Works, Tokon.
Hmm.
I'm not buying it because you need a PlayStation account in order to play it. It's like, no,
That's what it was.
fuck you. And
Yeah,
like, I'm not making a PlayStation account because Sony has proven that they're willing to steal games. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to give Sony money.
yeah. Are they? They're not developing it. I thought it was Arc System.
Arc System Works is developing it, but Sony's publishing it.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
That's
Yeah,
why you need a PlayStation account. Like, even if you buy it on Steam, you can't play it without a PlayStation account.
yeah.
And so,
I mean,
no, I'm not going to buy it.
there's, I had to do that with like Command and Conquer, so it's not like it's a Sony only thing. It's
No, but I'm refusing on principle because Sony very recently stole like 500 movies from people's libraries. And now that they've demonstrated that they're perfectly willing to steal stuff you've legally purchased, I don't think I'm going to give them money for a product that I know they're just going to steal when they feel like it. It's like, I don't trust them. They destroyed their own reputation by doing this. So now I'm not buying Marvel Tokon because I don't want to give Sony money.
Yep.
And Johnny Hellcat says, yes, that's exactly what happened with Helldivers. Same thing.
the first one.
I think so, yeah. I forget which Helldivers it was, but one of them, people bought the game and then they said, surprise, fuckers, you need a PlayStation account. And then, it's too late for people to refund it. So they kind of just got screwed out of their game if they weren't willing to make a PlayStation account. But yeah,
That is
Sony
shit.
just proven they can't be trusted, so I will not give them money.
I mean, my stance has always been like, if you're gonna part with your money, at least look at what you're buying.
Yeah,
But
that makes perfect sense.
but unfortunately, there's way more people out there that are willing to just go ahead and sign up for the PlayStation account to play the fighting game, or
Yeah,
sign
of
up for
course.
the PlayStation account to play Helldivers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
and
I can't change the world, but I can
yeah,
change my behavior. If they lose one sale because I refuse to buy it, then that's all I can do to affect things. Hopefully, other people feel the same way I do and don't. But there's going to be a lot of people who are just like, oh, I just make an extra account. That's fine. And those people are going to ensure that the practice continues.
oh yeah. Well, and that's why I was telling Angela, I was like, I hope, I hope these recent endeavors kind of makes them both collapse because
Oh God, yeah, 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 yeah.
it's
If
it's.
Sony goes out of business tomorrow, I will be happy.
I mean, I don't know about Sony. Well, I don't know what else does Sony make nowadays. They don't make TVs or anything, do they?
I don't care. Whatever they do, I hope it fails because they've proven that they can't be trusted.
Yeah, their
And
movie
like,
studios aren't doing too good.
good, good. May they all fail. Because like Steam has the same potential. Right? Steam could just decide, hey, you know that 10-year-old game that no one plays anymore? We're just going to steal it off you. They could do that, but they don't because they know that consumer trust is worth far more than whatever they would gain by stealing from their own customers.
I mean, Steam's just a storefront. They don't really have too much play, and he's Gabe's
No, but
Gabe's made it
they can
known that he lets it all up to the
yeah. But
publisher. So
my point is, they could still do that, right? They're the storefront. They could just say, yeah, such and such a company has decided that they don't want to give us 30% of the profits anymore. So not only are we removing the game from sale, we're deleting every copy from your Steam library. They could do that, but they know that it's not worth sacrificing consumer trust for pennies on the dollar just to like you know get that few extra cents out of them.
well, I mean, I think the incentive would be more on Sony's end for them to do something like that because they're under their viewpoint they're selling the games as a leasing item, so
But
it's
that's
not
bullshit.
with Steam. Like I said, it's just a storefront. So if the publisher decides to do that, Steam's not going to say anything. Steam's just going to be like, okay.
Well, no, the thing is, uh, that there's games that have been removed from Steam. I can still download them if I want to.
Mm.
Like I've got a cricket game, Ashes 2009 or something like that. That has not been on the Steam store for something like 10 years, maybe more. The For whatever reason they removed it from sale. I can still download it today and play it if I want to.
Yeah.
Um, and like they could say, well, we're no longer working with the company that makes this game. That we're not willing to sell it, and we also will not provide access to the game for anyone who owns it. They could do that, but they're not stupid, so they don't.
Right. And well, like I said, there's no real incentive for them to do that. It's the same kind
Yeah.
of logic that people put out when they try and lump Nintendo into this and like, don't you know that Nintendo can brick your system at any time? And it's like, yeah, I don't think Nintendo is employing people to just randomly shut off people's systems for no fucking reason. Like, get out of
Well,
here.
I wouldn't trust Nintendo.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like they have the ability and they can say they can do it, but until it happens, I don't care. It's
Well,
not an
no,
issue.
the thing there is that um, I think you were saying they do something similar to Steam, where even if you can't buy the game, you can still go on the like the Wii store and download games you've already purchased. If that's still true, then that's good. But
Yeah, you can
I'm
do that.
very surprised if Nintendo's willing to do that. 'Cause,
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the next Nintendo console they shut down the Wii servers. But
yeah,
that's what I was saying earlier. It's like they're telling you, so now's your time to get these games. And all the
yeah,
games that I
yeah,
have on my Wii, I have them backed up. So it's not
cool.
like,
Yeah.
I need to go onto the server. I could just put up, hook up my hard drive
But
to
my
it.
point is they can still do that, and that's what I mean. I don't trust them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, the servers go down all the time. Like I said,
Yeah,
it's a
but
it doesn't come out of the ether. They got to stash it somewhere, and it costs resources to keep those servers up and running. No matter how small the files are, and
yeah.
it's for a
No,
company
see,
to keep it running.
I
Like,
can understand. I can understand the publisher shutting down the game servers, but actually deleting file like the ability to download a game you've legally purchased, I can see no justification for that. If Steam were to say, "Sorry, Ashes 2009 has been removed from our store. Fuck you. I know you paid perfectly good money for it, but tough shit," then I would stop using Steam.
And that's where I run into the whole like uh the hot take, because for me I look at it like, yeah, that's kind of, part of the whole, if you're buying it digital, you shouldn't really expect it to for the server to be accessible 20
Yeah,
years
yeah, yeah.
from now, 30 years. That's just
Look,
ridiculous
put
to
it this
think.
way. Put it this way. If I try and play, I don't know, pick some random fighting game, Street Fighter 4. Let's say they shut down the service for Street Fighter 4. If I can't play ranked mode in Street Fighter 4, that's perfectly reasonable, because I don't expect Capcom to maintain service for a 20 something year old game.
Yeah.
If Steam then says, well, guess what, buddy? We're deleting Street Fighter 4 from your account, then I've got a problem, because then you can't even play single player.
Yeah, I mean, and but that's again where it gets into like, well, I can't play Command and Conquer Renegade anymore because I can't connect to the server. It's like, well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of the game. That's the whole point of the
Well,
game.
like I said, no.
Um,
If online play is necessary for the game to function, then I can understand. Like, if Among Us shuts down its servers, then obviously no, you can't still play. There's no single player Among Us. The entire game is online.
right.
Same as something like Fortnite. But if it's a game that uh, has like offline functionality, or has no reason not to have offline functionality, like Hitman should be playable offline. There's no reason that they should force you to be online for that. Then I think you should still be able to launch the game, and if the game servers have been removed, then you can't go online. But you should still be able to launch the game. They shouldn't just delete it from your hard drive or from your account.
Well, I mean, if you're able to launch it and they can't connect, I don't think they deleted the game. They just you're not able to
No. You're
access.
not listening. You're not listening. No. What I'm saying is that is okay. It's okay if you launch the game, but the game servers have been shut down and you can't go online. What's not okay is if they say, fuck you, because that game has been discontinued, we're deleting the game off your account. That is not okay. You should still be able to launch the game, and if there's anything offline you can do without connecting to the servers, you should still be able to do it. The problem is when they say, like with Concord, right? They didn't just remove Concord from the store. If you had Concord on your PlayStation, they deleted it off your system. That is what I have a problem with. It is now impossible to play Concord. Not that anyone would want to, but it is. They actually deleted the game off people's accounts and hard drives, rather than just let them launch the game. And maybe they just want it as like a memorabilia of how, remember this shitty game. Tough shit. It's been deleted. They stole it from you.
I
And
mean,
I don't like it.
no, I don't
I
know.
don't think you should be able to do that.
Did Concord have a single player game?
No, but you should still be able to launch it. You should still be able to launch the game, and it should say, servers are down. But if you just want to have, say, like, in 10 years' time, remember Concord? I actually have a PlayStation that has that shitty game installed on it. Now nobody can say that because they deleted the account. Like, maybe it'll become a collector's edition. You could be like, hey, remember that? Remember Concord? I've got a PlayStation 5 with Concord installed on it, and then maybe you could invite for sell it, or be like a collector's thing. You know what you do with it is your business. You should own it. They shouldn't just delete it from your account because fuck you.
Well, that's okay. Two parts, and we'll kind of tamper this off, but it coincides with what I talked about, the caveat thing, where we have to make the distinction between an actual physical all-in-one thing that you don't even need to connect online to be able to play it fully, versus something that you have tethered to the internet in one way or another. They're not the same beast.
Sure,
And
but
purchasing the digital, okay, even with the Concord thing, because I have a game on the Wii, or no, Switch. I think it's called like Super Mario Brothers 35 Anniversary Edition or something like that. And you're pretty much just playing Super Mario Brothers levels against 35 other players, and they only had it on for like 3 months, I think. But I can still play it. Like, and it says what you say. You launch it and it says, "Hey, the servers are down."
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
but
I mean,
I mean this was free. But even if I had purchased it digitally, like am I is that really something that I'm gonna be like upset at, that I can no longer play this minuscule game that I spent a couple. And again, that's where the concert thing comes in. It's like it's
I think the concert analogy is completely nonsensical. That makes no sense. That it's not like a concert. It's like a DVD of a concert. If they came in and said, just so you know, that Ariana Grande concert that actually ended, so we're going to need that DVD back off you. You can't keep that.
right. But you're going back into, you purchased a physical item. No,
Yeah, yeah,
like
but
in
okay,
terms of
fine, fine, fine.
in terms of
No, no, no,
Concord,
shut up,
if
shut up, shut
they
up.
just
Shut up, shut up,
downloaded
shut
the
up, shut up,
game.
shut up. Let me talk. Okay, say you downloaded it. Say there's like arianagrande.com, download this concert. And then the concert ends and they say, actually, no, 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 no. I know you paid $35 to download the file. Fuck you, we're stealing it back.
No,
That's still wrong.
not download it to experience it. Like you paid that $35 to watch the show. And again, just like Concord, you spent the money to download the game, to play the game. And if you can only really play it online, when they shut down the
Yeah, yeah, but
servers, then there's nothing
if
really.
if you're downloading a video file of a concert, and then they say, "Oh, by the way, the concert's over, so we're just gonna delete that game off your account." No, that's wrong. You don't need an online connection to watch a video file.
Yes,
That's why I'm making that
but
comparison.
but that's what you are purchasing. Again, these aren't things that are just like lumped onto you. These are
No.
choices that you're making. So this is where it's like, this is why I come into the whole tilting at windmills. Like it's these things didn't spring out of nothing. It's been rolling for a while. So the person going to the concert, they knew what they were purchasing. If they knew that they were going to watch Ariana Grande live for a stream,
Yeah, yeah.
they
No, no,
knew
no,
they
no,
were going
no,
to do
no, no.
that.
It would be different. If you're paying $35 for access to a live stream, then the live stream ends. The live stream is no longer happening, so of course you can't go back and watch it.
Right.
If you pay $35 to download the file, the video file, and then they say, "Oh yeah, that's no good. We're gonna we thank you for the $35, but we're actually gonna delete that video file off your hard drive." That's theft. I don't care.
Okay. But you're okay. You paid $35 to watch a live video, a live
No, no, no,
stream,
no, no,
and
no.
then you
Shut
got
up.
the video.
You're adding words into things that I didn't say. If there's an Ariana Grande concert and they say you can pay $35 to download a video of this concert, and then you do that, and then they say, "Oh, by the way, we don't want you having access to that file anymore. We're just going to delete it because the concert happened 3 months ago. You don't need a 3-month-old video file. We're just going to delete that off your account."
Terry, I tried. Okay,
You're not listening to me. That's why I keep repeating myself.
I'm listening to you, but you're not understanding the difference. Being, okay, one, if it was a live concert, yeah, it's a time chance that you're paying for. And then when we moved it to, okay, you're gonna watch a live stream of this person.
I never said live stream. You made that up.
I'm saying, because again, the video, it's we've already walked past it. We're not talking about a video or a DVD or anything, because yeah, that is an already printed and recorded material.
No, you dumbass. Not a physical copy.
No, even if you download it, but it's already done, right? She's already performed
Yes,
the concert, right? And it's already
if
done.
you do that, and then in 6 months' time they say, that's kind of an old concert. We don't want you having access to that old concert. She's got a new concert coming up. We'd rather you pay again to watch the new concert. We're going to delete your copy of the old concert. That is theft.
Right, but talking about games like Concord, where it is supposed to be online, if they shut down the servers and you can no longer play, yeah, that renders the initial startup moot. So I don't understand where the argument is, other than you still want that little tile that says I can start this, but it's no longer there.
Well, like I said, it could be a collector's thing. Maybe. No. Think about it. Concord is famously terrible. This is like a copy of Superman 64 would go for a lot of money because it's famously terrible.
So is somebody gonna sell a USB flash drive with Concord?
in, 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 in 10 to 20 years, if it was possible, if they hadn't deleted it off everyone's account, very likely yes. Uh, because it's famous. Like, it's not going to happen for some obscure game no one cares about. But something as big as Concord, the the size of Concord that failed, yeah, I think there would be a lot of people who'd be like, "Can you believe I actually have a copy of that shitty game?" I'm like, that. I think there'd be people who would think that was cool, and I don't think you should be able to steal that away from people.
I think that is a niche of a niche of a niche. But hey,
Sure, I'm
if
not denying that,
and
but
and
why do you get to steal from a niche of a niche of a niche? Why are you allowed to say, well, there's only a few people that don't want me to steal from them, so it's okay, I'll just steal it from them.
well, because again, they're not considering it stealing; they're considering it letting you
No,
lease the
but
game for a bit.
it is stealing. It is stealing. So your argument is only a few people would be upset if it was stolen from them. Yeah, so you don't get to steal it from them.
Was Concord released on a disc?
I have
See,
no idea. But
like what Clown says, NBA 2K had tied single player my rise to online. So even if I wanted to just play single player, once the servers go down, it's over for the game. Again, that makes a lot more sense, but it also makes sense that they would do that because they want you to buy the next one. I'm not abstaining from saying that it's greedy and shitty practices. I'm just telling you what the reality is. Like that's,
yeah,
I mean, and again, hopefully it does crash and these people learn
Yeah.
that, you know. But at the other end,
my point is not denying reality. I'm fully aware of the reality. I'm saying the reality is evil and wrong. That's my point. It's like obviously yes, the reality is they are just going to steal your games because fuck you, they can. My whole argument is they shouldn't be able to do that.
oh wait, let me clarify. A physical release that you didn't have to download the game, because that's been going on for way too long.
No,
Um, and that's
my whole thing is it shouldn't matter whether there's a physical release or not. Instead of saying we need to preserve physical media, I mean, you should still care about that, but you should be securing consumer rights for digital products as well. It shouldn't be, well, you bought it online, so fuck you, just they can steal it if they want to. It should be downloaded products have the same consumer protections as physical media. It should be like, no, just because you bought it online doesn't mean they can just arbitrarily steal it back from you because they feel like it. You should have ownership of things you buy, even if you buy them online.
well, like you said before, that needs to be clarified from the get go, and that won't
Well,
change until a mass non-purchase goes. But
yeah. I mean, that it's never going to happen. Like, don't be, don't be naive. I'm not saying that this is ever going to happen. I'm saying this is a moral argument. This is why I am objecting to it. It is theft. They're straight up stealing from their customers, and I have a moral objection to that. I am under no illusions that I can stop them from stealing things from people. I'm just saying they shouldn't be allowed to steal things from people.
well, I mean, I guess that's why I've been kind of enjoying the Shire over here in Nintendo Land. That we don't have to
Yeah,
worry about that
the,
shit.
the fact that Stop Killing Games failed, the fact that the EU basically said, no, they can steal games if they want, that means it's never going to change. Like, Stop Killing Games was the best bet we had, and the EU basically laughed and said, no, fuck you. Um, so, yeah, it's over. Like, they can and will continue to steal games on a whim, but I'm saying they shouldn't be allowed to. There should be something uh, to prevent them from doing that. And, in the same way that if you steal a physical product from someone, that's illegal, it should also be illegal to steal digital products from people.
So you're anti-piracy?
My rule, no. My rules for piracy are if it's not feasible to get a legitimate copy, then it's okay. So if you want to play a game where the studio that makes it has been out of business for 20 years, then there's no legitimate path to owning that game. So that is fine to pirate. But I'm 100% opposed to, you know what, Street Fighter 6 looks fun. I'm just going to copy it and not pay for it. Yes, I am opposed to that.
It's a big copy though. It's like 20 gigs now. Shit.
Yeah, no, but I don't think you should be allowed to decide, I want to play Street Fighter 6, but I don't want to pay for Street Fighter 6, so I'm just going to get an illegitimate copy. No, I am opposed to that. I think if there is a realistic and feasible means of obtaining the game, that is fine. Um, you should be forced. You shouldn't pirate that. You shouldn't be able to say, yeah, that looks fun. Don't want to pay for it. I'm just going to get a downloaded copy. That I have a big problem with. But someone playing a SNES emulator where, let's be real, there's no actual realistic way to get a Super Nintendo functioning in 2026, I don't really care. That's not a problem if you want to play Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo and, you know, rather than have to buy a Super Nintendo and a copy of Chrono Trigger off eBay and a TV that actually has the right cables, that is an unrealistic ask. So you should be fine to play to pirate that, but if you want to pirate a recent game that they're still making money from, no, you shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Man.
I mean, that's basically why I bought the Marvel collections, right? The Capcom Fighting collections. I could play every single one of those games on Fightcade for free, but they introduced a legitimate means to play those games, and I wanted to play those games, so I bought them. Right? It's like I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I bought them because I legitimately want to play those games, and they've given me a feasible means to do so that isn't pirating.
Yeah, and Fightcade isn't always reliable.
No, but like there is no realistic way for me to obtain a copy of Jackie Chan Fists of Fury. So that is why I played on Fightcade. Right? There's no way for me to buy that game. No one is losing money because I'm playing that on Fightcade.
Well, even at that, the older games, I mean, unless they're re-releasing them, they're not making, like the Chrono Trigger, like
yeah,
Squaresoft's
exactly.
not making money off of a used copy of that.
Exactly, yeah. But that's my point. Is like if the game is like defunct, if there's no realistic way to obtain the game legitimately, like they're not selling it anymore, then I don't have a problem with you downloading a copy of it or playing with an emulator or anything like that. But a game that's still for sale, yeah, you don't get to play that for free. I think that's theft is technically the wrong word because no one is losing a copy if you pirate, but it's copyright infringement and it's immoral. I don't approve.
Oof. Well, there you heard it, folks.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to pirate anyway. I mean, most people don't give two shits whether I approve or not. But that's my stance. I think if there is a feasible means to obtain a legitimate copy, you should obtain a legitimate copy and not download it for free.
Yeah, definitely. At least buy it if it's new. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's do this real quick. Check out what's coming up on Moonlight Matinee. On the 11th, we're going to be watching League of Their Own. That's a classic with Gina Davis. Then Meet the People and Swing Shift. So it should be a good all-around American home front. I'm really not sure about the last two movies, but we'll see how they go. And of course, next week we're going to be doing some Remote Control and Fantasy Strike and some Capcom SNK 2. That's a good one. And so, can't wait for that. Should be some fun and a bun. That being said, I want to thank everybody in chat for joining. Some riveting conversations and some fantastic games. Sorry about the whole crapshoot. As soon as I turned on Steam, my fucking laptop's like, "Are you fucking serious, dude?" So, but thank you for hanging out. Check out the description below, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. we're gonna go ahead and close out here. Terry, any last words?
Thank you for letting me have an argument. It's been a while since I've gotten to argue with someone, so this was fun.
Oh, good. Well, next time I'll invite Johnny Hellcat and he can argue with you.
Well, I mean, he wants to.
Yeah, well, no, maybe next time. We'll get Quiz. Quiz, I know Quiz would like arguing with you about that stuff.
Oh,
Well, he'd probably agree with you on a lot of it.
probably.
But yeah.
I don't know. I don't know his stance on piracy. He might be more pro piracy than I am.
Whoa! I mean, I didn't hear.
I mean, I'm speculating, but I could see that. I could see him being in favor of it as a consumer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny's right. Terry and I, meaning me and Johnny, agree on a lot. So there's probably not a lot we're going to clash heads on.
Oh.
Clash heads over. But I mean, if there's something that he wants to argue with me about, I'm happy to do it.
Well, there you go. And with that being said, I love y'all. God bless. And we'll see you next time at the arcade.
Bye, guys.
Boo. Yeah, it was crazy trying to compile all this shit as to what to talk about. Especially with both Microsoft and fucking Sony doing this.
Yeah. That's why I'm lucky, like, for my stream, because Hammer's not back yet. I don't know if he's actually going to come back at this point, but I just have to come up with three things that happened during the week that I can put in the title of the of the stream, and then that's it. That's my job done.
Well, there you go.
So I don't have to come up with 30 different stories for a single stream.
Yeah, I was trying not to make it all just about the Sony stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
that is the bigger ticket right now.
I found that stuff interesting. I found it interesting. Obviously, it's something that I like talking about and like hearing about, so I wouldn't have minded. But yeah, for the type of stream that you usually do, it makes sense that you're like, no, let's not dedicate the entire stream to one topic.
You gotta spread it out,
Yeah.